During the grand reopening of Franklin Sussex Automall, we're making it a November to remember. New showroom, new lot. To celebrate, it's Black Friday every day, all November long. With memorable savings up to $10,000 off MSRP on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Like a 2016 Ram 1500 Express Crew Cab, just $199 a month.
Stop by, see all that's new, and enter to win a 60-inch flat-screen TV. We'll see you at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
Welcome to Monday and Tuesday edition Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat here on local channel 10 and mugsmedia.com. As it broadcasts to you from the Automall showroom. We normally go outside, but it's raining right now, time and taping of this program, and we want to show you this beautiful showroom. It's beautiful, right, Jordan? All right, Jordan's shaking his head. I'm not going to pan the camera. Damn it. I'm just kidding, Jordan. You don't have to pan the camera. People know what this showroom is like. They want to come by and see it in person. Right, Jordan? All right. We got we got Pope John, against Red Bank Catholic in the opening round of the non-public Group 3 state playoffs. Let's roll the video on that game.
This portion of a sports beat sponsored by Eastern Propane, your local hometown propane dealer. Call 827-3000.
Early first quarter, and Pope John would waste no time putting points on the board here as Ty Haronica hits Christian Eisen, who dodges the defender and scampers into the end zone for the 20-yard touchdown run, and it's 6-0 Lions just 53 seconds into the contest. Pope John has it back, looking to add to their 6-0 lead, but Terrence Jones puts it on the turf, and it's Emmett McNamara of Red Bank Catholic with the recovery, and Red Bank Catholic takes over 1st and 10. Then on 3rd and 12, the Cases would extend their drive here as quarterback Steve Lubisher hits Zach Barr as he spins and busts his way down the sideline for a 25-yard gain down to the Pope John 18. And on the very next play, they give us to Barr again, and this time he'll score from 18 yards out, and Red Bank Catholic has the lead 7-6 with 2:50 remaining in the first quarter. Pope John will put a drive together on the very next possession as the pitch is to Burrell Neal as he'll take it around the right side, and he'll go 32 yards before being knocked out of bounds at the Casey's 5-yard line. And the drive would be capped off here as Terrence Jones takes it in from 1 yard out, right up the middle, and Pope John's back up in front, 14-7 with a minute and a half remaining in the first quarter. All right, Pope John's back on offense now, and the Lions will go to the air here as Ty Haronica delivers a strike and hits Christian Eisen in stride with a 36-yard touchdown, as it's now 21-7 Pope John at the end of 1 quarter of play. Second quarter now, and the Caseys look to respond, and they would here as Steve Lubisher hits Zach Barr in the flat, and Barr would turn upfield for the big 30-yard gain before being stepping out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Red Bank Catholic would cap the drive here as Steve Lubisher looks and hits Kevin Bauman on the post for the 9-yard touchdown pass as the Cases cut the lead to 1 score, 21-14. Pope John would answer quickly on their very next possession as the give is to Burrell Neal as he takes it up the middle, and he'll go virtually untouched 75 yards to the house for the touchdown, and it's back to a 2-score game, 28-14 with 4:25 remaining in the second quarter. Pope John once again with the ball, this time in Red Bank territory, and Haronica is under pressure as he'll throw an ill-advised pass, and it's picked off by Connor Moore, and Moore would return it down to the Pope John 32, where the Cases would shut up shop, 1st and 10 in great field position. And that turnover will be turned into points here as Steve Lubisher hits Jordan Key, who beats his man one-on-one down the right sideline, makes a terrific catch for the 23-yard touchdown, and the lead is cut to 28-21 Pope John with 3:18 left in the third quarter. Pope John would, however, get that touchdown back, and it comes on the ensuing kickoff as it's Jahir Charles who finds an alley and goes up the middle, 90 yards to the house for the kickoff return touchdown, and it's now 34-21 Pope John with 3:02 remaining in the third. Red Bank Catholic is driving in Pope John territory, and Steve Lubisher is looking deep for Brandon Lombana, but it's Joe Quintadamo coming up and making the incredible catch and the pick as Pope John takes over deep in their own end, 1st and 10. And it's Burrell Neal back and healthy and getting the carry again, and he'll take it up the middle as he breaks tackles, and he goes 87 yards for the touchdown, and Pope John has their largest lead of the contest, 41-21 at the end of 3 quarters of play. Big day for Burrell Neal. 4th quarter now, and the Lions would cap their day off here as it's Jordan Francois getting in on the action as he'll take it in from 2 yards out for the touchdown, and Pope John will cap off the day with a 48-21 victory over Red Bank Catholic, setting a rematch up next weekend with divisional rival DePaul.
You know, they beat us last year in the playoffs. It was a rough loss. I wasn't here, unfortunately, but we prepared well. They beat us in our house, so, you know, we have revenge. We had to come back and get the W for this one.
It was a great win, great overall team win. We all worked together. We all put it together this week, and it really seems like we're peaking at the right time. Great performance by our O-line, everyone. Great job.
It was definitely a big win. We had the mindset, you know, this is where it starts, one game at a time. Now it's playoffs. So we got that first win, and now we're moving forward next week against DePaul.
Everybody remembers what happened last year, so I really think they took that to heart and came out here and gave it their all from start to finish. We were not letting up.
We made a couple adjustments. Offense really came out on all cylinders. It was awesome. You know, we felt like we could score against them, and you know, we got a good combo going right now in the last couple of weeks of being able to run the ball and throw the ball. So when you start doing that, it really opens up the game.
Here with Burrell Neal today, 2 big touchdowns against Red Bank Catholic in the victory. Burrell, talk about your day this afternoon.
The line blocking did a wonderful job blocking. Ever since the first time you see DePaul, well, they picked it up a lot. And really seen it. You really see it today. So I think give all thanks to them, and they opened the holes, and I just hit it. Kids
are getting healthy, which is great. We got a stable of running backs with Terrence and Burrell, and then sophomore Yoon, and then Jordan. So we got wide receivers. We got players. O-line though, it all starts with them. If they block like they do, we got a good opportunity. So the kids were hungry. They remember last year here that we came up short. So they wanted to make sure they made a statement today.
And next week, you guys get a rematch with DePaul. You guys are familiar with them. Saw them a couple weeks ago. Thoughts on seeing the Spartans again?
I feel like we dominated them last couple weeks ago. But, I mean, you never know. It's a good game. They beat us, so we got to come back, play hard. We can practice, and, hope for the best Saturday.
Can't wait. We like to play them again. It's going to be a good game.
We just got to play clean. We got to stay physical, play clean, do what we got to do, and take care of them.
Everybody wants payback, man. You can't wait for it. Get to see them again and play them. Chance to go to MetLife.
We're excited. I know they are too. I mean, really good program. It's going to run through them. They won the state championships last year, and 2 years in a row they won Group 2. So, we're really excited about playing them. I know they're excited about playing us. It's going to be a great game.
All right, folks, here at the world-famous Automall, the only choice you need, Route 23 in Sussex, Franklin, Sussex Automall, and Franklin, Sussex Hyundai. It's a busy day here at the Automall. There's a new feeling of happiness you see around people. People seem happier today, All right, let's take a commercial time out.
During the grand reopening of Franklin Sussex Automall, we're making it a November to remember. New showroom, new lot. To celebrate, it's Black Friday every day, all November long. With memorable savings up to $10,000 off MSRP on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Like a 2016 Ram 1500 Express Crew Cab, just $199 a month.
Stop by, see all that's new, and enter to win a 60-inch flat-screen TV. We'll see you at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Penn State is right here in the greater Scranton area.
We're top ranked by corporate recruiters.
We have 4-year degrees, so you can finish here or at another Penn State campus.
There's new scholarship money available.
And there's no application fee when you visit here.
Penn State Worthington Scranton.
Download your application fee waiver at psu.edu/visit Worthington Scranton.
I'm Sally Pearson from Dixon Energy. Letters like this one are music to my ears.
Dear Dixon, when our old oil company closed with no warning, I was scared, nervous as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs. I called Dixon for help, and in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, heating oil was on its way. Now we're warm as toast because we finally have a local dealer we can count on.
To be a happy gas or oil customer, call Dixon today.
Hi, I'm Marco Lima. I'm Adam Anderson. We're private wealth advisors with Morris Retirement Advisors, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial in Sparta and Parsippany, New Jersey. What makes our team at Ameriprise Financial unique is our exclusive Confident Retirement approach, which is the first step in creating a clear roadmap for your financial future. We'll start with a one-on-one conversation talking about your goals and dreams. Then we review 4 crucial needs, covering your essentials, ensuring your lifestyle, preparing for the unexpected, and leaving a legacy. We'll be there along the way to check your progress and make adjustments as your situation changes. We'll help you to develop a plan to help you feel more prepared and live the retirement you've dreamed about. My favorite aspect of my job is sitting down, spending time with clients, and really listening. It's not just about bar charts and spreadsheets. No matter what your financial dreams are, our mission is to help you to discover moments of brilliance and to reach your financial goals through a personal relationship based on knowledgeable advice. Visit our website at morrisretirementadvisors.com. Let us help you plan for a confident retirement. Call us at 973-917-3905 for a 30-minute complimentary consultation.
You know you love pizza and Italian food. Dominic's Pizzeria and Italian Restaurant has got you covered from one end of the county to the other with 3 great locations. Dominic's East Clinton Street in Newton with a brand new dining room. Then there's Dominic's on Munsonhurst Road in Franklin. And the 3rd location is Chesco's, Route 94 South in Newton. All 3 locations offer simply great food. Dominic's in Newton, 383-9330. Dominic's in Franklin, 209-1007. And Chesco's, 383-2840.
Eastern Propane, since 1938, 3 generations of a Nicholson family has been serving the area with clean, dependable propane. A lot has changed over the last 75 years, but not the dependability of Eastern Propane. Eastern Propane is and always will be your local hometown propane dealer with their friendly team of customer service and people in the fields. Eastern Propane involved in the communities they serve. Eastern Propane, exceptional energy. Call 827-3000.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was a right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before moving on to a 4-year university.
Visit us at sussex.edu to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Welcome back to the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat here on local Channel 10. Fort Lee, they have a great mayor in Fort Lee. You know what I mean? All right, man. They ain't closing that bridge down no more, that's for sure. Anyway, they played Lenape Valley. We have the highlights of that game.
These highlights are being brought to you by Rev It Up, Auto and Maintenance Garage on Main Street in Sparta.
First quarter action here at Lenape Valley High School, and the 3rd-seeded Patriots march right down the field and score here on the 16-yard Stevie Leiden scoring run, and it's 7-0 Lenape Valley less than 2 minutes into the game against number 6 Fort Lee. The Pats get the ball back, and it's Kai Dickerson up the middle, just running people over as he picks up a Lenape Valley first down at the 40. And it's Dickerson again on the counter as he pops out of the pack, and he sprints in from 39 yards out for the touchdown, and Lenape Valley has a 14-0 lead over Fort Lee midway through the first quarter. Lenape Valley's defense gets the ball back on the fumble as Dickerson eventually comes up with the ball, and he takes it back to the 41-yard line, and the Pats are back in business. And business is good because on 4th and 2, Troy DuPont take it up the gut, and he's off to the races for a 52-yard touchdown run, and Lenape Valley has a 21-0 lead after 1 quarter of play of this North 2 Group 2 first-round game. Second quarter we go. Lenape Valley sets up for the 35-yard field goal, and Stevie Leiden knocks it through, and it's 24-0 Patriots with 8:50 to go here in the quarter. The Pats get the ball back as Michael Joseph covers up the box snap, and Lenape Valley has a 1st and 10 from the Fort Lee 14-yard line. And the Patriots cash in here. Watch Michael Josephs weave his way into the end zone from 5 yards out. And it's 31-0 Lenape Valley with 7:47 to go. Great to see Josephs back on the field after battling injuries. All right, Fort Lee, which was making its first appearance in the state since 1985, scores right before the half. Watch Gabe Noel zip it to Taylor Pappas for the 2-yard touchdown, but it's 31-6 Lenape Valley at the half. All right, second half we go with the Lenape Valley reserves in. Fort Lee puts together a drive, and the Bridgman's Nick Tantillo. Watch him with the power run here for the first down to the Lenape 34. And then it's Michael Huartez with the touchdown run here from 5 yards out. But Lenape Valley would advance to the section semifinals with the 31-6 victory, as it will travel to number 2 Rutherford Friday night.
The number 3 seed Lenape Valley beats number 6 seed Fort Lee here at Lenape.
We feel great, you know. We won in a good fashion, 31-6. So it'll give us a mentality going next week. We're not sure who we play, so I think that this was a good win this week. So it makes us prepare for next week.
It feels amazing, especially because we think this might be our last home game. So we want to come out and play our hardest. But it felt amazing that we can win the first round, especially with the score like this. So it's just an amazing feeling.
Awesome win. We got a momentum going forward, right for next week.
It's great for these seniors. You know, this is probably our last game, I think, here. I think we're going to be on the road at Rutherford next week. I'm happy for them. You know, it's been a special group for 4 years. Good kids. They get along well with each other. You know, attack was balanced. You know, I guess 4 different kids scored, and Stevie kicked the field goal. So, it's you're in a sudden death playoff now. That's you never know when it's going to end. That's why that's tough on the seniors, but. I'm excited to move on. We'd love to get another shot at Madison on a neutral site.
Lenape is on the road to play Rutherford next week for another playoff game.
Next week, we're going to come out and give it our all.
We're just going to come out next week and practice our hardest like we do every week. And we're just going to try to go 1-0 each week and just try to get a MetLife. So we're not really worried about the opponent. We just want to practice and play tough.
We got to have a great week of practice next week, and there's a faceless opponent. It doesn't matter. It's just another game.
I'm excited to play. Let's put it down and see who's better. Yeah.
Imagine the kids from Fort Lee coming from the George Washington Bridge and going up to Stanhope. Where are we? All right, my friends and neighbors, thanks for watching here on Channel 10 and mugsmedia.com. Remember, we do promotional videos, website videos, recruiting videos, Facebook video, and of course, local commercials. If you want to be part of the action, send me an email, jerry@mugsmedia.com. All right, let's take a commercial time out.
During the grand reopening of Franklin Sussex Automall, we're making it a November to remember. New showroom, new lot. To celebrate, it's Black Friday every day, all November long. With memorable savings up to $10,000 off MSRP on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Like a 2016 Ram 1500 Express Crew Cab, just $199 a month.
Stop by, see all that's new, and enter to win a 60-inch flat-screen TV. We'll see you at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
Hi, my name is Sheriff Mike Strada. If you have information relating to crime in Sussex County, please call our hotline at 973-300-CRIME or visit our website at www.sussexcountysheriff.com. If your tip leads to an arrest, you could receive an award of up to $1,000, and you also remain anonymous. Thank you.
This message made possible by D&H Risk Solutions. For more information, go to risksolutions.com.
Iron Temple Warriors maximize their potential in all ways. Empowering women through self-defense gives women self-worth and self-confidence to protect themselves and their loved ones. Discipline is the key ingredients for success in life. Our belt ranking system teaches our members to set goals and achieve them, overcoming obstacles, whether they be mental, physical, or emotional. Members develop lifelong skills and habits in the martial art, giving them the tools to be successful in all aspects of their life. Younger members are taught integrity, doing the right thing when nobody is looking. If you want to be a part of the Iron Temple family and learn practical and effective self-defense, whether it be long range, medium range, or close range martial arts, we have it all. We have an excellent fitness program which will motivate you and bring you to the highest level of fitness that you could possibly achieve. Give us a call at 973-579-2500 or visit our website, www.irontemplemma.com.
Winter, spring, summer, fall. For over 75 years, Eastern Propane is and always will be your local hometown propane dealer. Propane is clean, dependable energy. Eastern Propane, 3 generations of a Nicholson family. Eastern Propane is proud to support the student athletes of Northwest New Jersey. Eastern Propane, your local hometown propane dealer. Call 827-3000. Betts has been providing turnkey remediation contracting and environmental consulting for over 25 years. Betts owns and operates a full-service fleet of excavation and construction equipment that enables us to provide in-house services for both small and large-scale projects. If you're in need of due diligence, environmental consulting, or LSRP services, call Betts Environmental today.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Banks Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Franklin, Sussex, Automall, Franklin, Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat here on local channel 10 and mugsmedia.com. Sparta hosted Demarest in the first round of state playoffs. Let's check it out.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King behind the AMP in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
First quarter action here at Sparta, and top-seeded Sparta jumps out to the 6-0 lead here over number 8 Demarest. Watch Alex Milliken dive into the end zone, and Sparta draws first blood. Sparta's defense gets the ball back in the hands of the offense. Watch Jake Zarillo with a terrific interception here, and he brings it back to the 48-yard line, and it's 1st and 10 Sparta. And the Spartans make it 14-0 here. Watch Matthew Marte zip it to Thomas Ferrara for 11 yards and the touchdown. And after the 2-point conversion, Sparta has a 14-0 lead after 1 quarter. Demarest answers here in the second quarter, makes it 14-7 as Kevin McCloskey barrels into the end zone with 10:47 to go in the period. Now watch Sparta quarterback Matthew Mote with the perfect touch to Rich McDonald, who makes the catch at the 1-yard line for a 34-yard gain, setting up a 1-yard touchdown run by Alex Milligan, and Sparta has a 20-7 lead with 9 minutes to go in the quarter. Give this Demarest team credit. The Norsemen fight back here, and off the great fake, it's quarterback Austin Aliberti getting into the end zone, and Demarest trails 20-13. But there's no slowing down this Sparta offense. Watch Matthew Mote swing it to Alex Milliken, and he does what Alex Milliken does best. He takes it in for the touchdown from 25 yards out, and Sparta's back up 27-13. And Sparta ends the half here with another score. Watch Matthew Mote heave it up, and Rich McDonald makes the terrific catch for the 51-yard touchdown, and Sparta has a 33-13 lead at the break. Great hands there by McDonald, and great catch. All right, third quarter we go, and the stubborn Norseman won't go away. Watch quarterback Austin Alberici get it in from 2 yards out to cut Sparta's lead to 33-19. Now it's Sparta's defense with the big play after a long Demarest completion. It's Jason Giratano getting the sack for a loss of 8 yards, forcing a Demarest punt, and it's 33-19 Sparta after 3 quarters of play. Fourth quarter we go, and Sparta's first play after that punt, it's Alex Milligan taking it to the house for the 88-yard touchdown, and Sparta now has a commanding 40-19 lead. He is tremendous, folks. Demarest would make it 40-27, but Sparta answers here on this 19-yard bolt by Alex Milliken, and it's 48-27 Sparta as they are rolling. Sparta makes it the 55-27 final here on this Thomas Agudo 29-yard score as Sparta advances to the North One Group 3 semifinals, where it will host number 4 Old Japan Saturday at Sparta High School.
We did good. Defense did really good, and my touchdown was kind of a crazy play, but still got it, and it was fun.
My touchdown today is all credit to the offensive line. You know, they make holes for me that it's makes it look very easy. So I give the credit to them. And as a team, offensively, putting up 55 points, that's exactly what we needed to do. So that was huge for us. And defensively, we're all over the place in a good way. We had 4 interceptions and a bunch of sacks for a loss. So as a team, we played a very well game.
It was a great win for us. We came out a little rocky in the beginning, but in the second half, we just turned everything on, and Alex did a great job running the ball over and over, and he's really good.
I'm proud of our kids coming out here, and playing a good football game against, a good team, a team that has had a lot of quality wins this year. I think they're very well coached. They have players, but I'm extremely proud of our kids coming out there and putting points up on the board. Our defense had a couple of turnovers, so all those are positives.
All right, folks. A lot of people from Sparta shop at the Automall. Their team is doing great. They're on their way to going undefeated maybe this year if they win that state title. And I think they're going to buy all their kids a new or used vehicle here at the world-famous Automall. That's what I'm hearing around town. Oh, and speaking of Sparta, don't forget our show, Positively Sparta. And, of course, greetings from Vernon, our town shows that we do. If you want to get your town on the air, send me an email, jerry@mugsmedia.com. All right, folks, here at the world-famous Automall, let's take a commercial time out.
During the grand reopening of Franklin Sussex Automall, we're making it a November to remember. New showroom, new lot. To celebrate, it's Black Friday every day, all November long. With memorable savings up to $10,000 off MSRP on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Like a 2016 Ram 1500 Express Crew Cab, just $199 a month.
Stop by, see all that's new, and enter to win a 60-inch flat screen TV. We'll see you at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
When it comes to caring for the unexpected, take comfort in knowing that our emergency department is prepared and equipped to take care of all patients' needs, from minor injuries to more advanced life-threatening illnesses like heart attacks and strokes. No other provider can match the experience, commitment to quality, and access to state-of-the-art technology available at Newton Medical Center. And as part of Atlantic Health System, we're also the only facility seamlessly connected to all the resources and medical experts at Morristown Medical Center and our sister hospitals for the breadth of high-quality and nationally ranked services offered throughout our network.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Iron Temple Warriors maximize their potential in all ways. Empowering women through self-defense gives women self-worth and self-confidence to protect themselves and their loved ones. Discipline is the key ingredients for success in life. Our belt ranking system teaches our members to set goals and achieve them, overcoming obstacles, whether they be mental, physical, or emotional. Members develop lifelong skills and habits in the martial art, giving them the tools to be successful in all aspects of their life. Younger members are taught integrity, doing the right thing when nobody is looking. If you want to be a part of the Iron Temple family and learn practical and effective self-defense, whether it be long range, medium range, or close range martial arts, we have it all. We have an excellent fitness program which will motivate you and bring you to the highest level of fitness that you could possibly achieve. Give us a call at 973-579-2500 or visit our website, www.IronTempleMMA.com.
The Moorville Agency, providing insurance for towns, counties, schools, and public entities. The Moorville Agency, with over 30 years' experience in the field. The Moorville Agency. For more information, call George Moorville at 973-383-3110.
Attention high school athletes, weekend warriors, and seniors. Therapeutics Unlimited is a physical therapy and sports rehab provider. Therapeutics Unlimited also provides pediatrics and vestibular therapy. Therapeutics Unlimited uses cutting-edge technology for personal one-on-one physical therapy with the goal of getting the patient to a full and speedy recovery. Therapeutics Unlimited with 4 locations in Sussex and Morris counties. In Sussex, Sparta and Andover. In Morris County, Randolph and Morristown. For more information, visit turehab.com. Welcome back to the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. How about those Newton Braves, huh? The game of the week. They played Pequannock over the Ground State playoffs.
Highlights sponsored by CV Paving and, of course, Guys Affordable Used Cars. They sponsor the highlights as we check out Newton against Pequannock.
This portion of a sports beat sponsored by Eastern Propane, your local hometown propane dealer. Call 827-3000.
We go to Palmer Field here at Newton High School, and Pequannock is moving the ball on its first possession, but Newton defense steps it up here. Watch, they pressure quarterback Dave Jahara, and it's Scott Price with the sack, and the Golden Panthers at the punt. Newton would then punt, but the Braves get the ball back here. Watch Will Larson force the fumble, and it's Dante North Little with the recovery for the Newton Braves, and Newton has his 1st and 10 at the Pequannock 37. And Newton cashes in the miscue here on 3rd and 1. Watch Chase Kramer with this terrific 28-yard touchdown run, and after the PAT, Newton has a 7-0 lead with 9:28 to go in the first quarter. Pequannock is now on the move, and on 3rd and 16 from the 30, watch Dave Chahara roll out, and he zips it to Ryan Hitchcock for the first down as he picks up 20 yards at the midfield stripe. And Pequannock scores here. Watch Luke Bongiovanni bolt into the end zone from 26 yards out on the final play of the quarter, and we go to the second quarter tied at 7. Newton then puts together another drive, and it's Will Larson on the sweep, cutting it up and getting inside the 10-yard line. Now tack on a face mask penalty, and Newton has it 1st and goal from the 5. The Braves capped a long 63-yard, 5-minute and 40-second drive here. Watch Chase Kramer take in his 2nd touchdown, this one from 5 yards out, and Newton goes back up 14-7 midway through the second quarter. Pequannock looks to answer, and it's Dave Jahara with a nifty 13-yard run and a 1st down to the Newton 33. And the Golden Panthers cap the 80-yard drive with 1:08 to go in the half as Jahara dives in as he gets to the pylon for the 9-yard touchdown, and we go to the half tied at 14. Great game. Okay, third quarter we go, and Newton is facing a 3rd and 13, and watch Luke Young with the terrific play fake, and he hits his favorite target, Scott Price, for the 53-yard scoring strike, and Newton goes up 20-14 after the PAT. Great throw there. All right, in a game of big plays here, watch this one for Pequannock on 3rd and 5 from the 44. It's Dave Jahara feeling the pressure. He rolls out, and he finds a wide-open Billy Tedeschi, who makes the catch, and he picks up 54 yards down to the Newton 2 as he gets knocked out of bounds, and it's 1st and goal, Pequannock. Big play there. And Dave Jahara takes it in here from a yard out, and after the extra point, Pequannock has its first lead of the game, 21-20. Wow. Newton comes back and is putting together a drive on the final play of the quarter. Newton calls for the option pass, but it's Matt Gallo with the pick in the end zone to kill the drive. Huge play there, and it stays 21-20 Pequannock after 3 quarters of play. All right, fourth quarter, Pequannock is facing another 3rd down situation on 3rd and 7 from the 48. Jahara rolls out, he heaves it up, and Matt Unger comes down with a great catch for the 1st down at the Newton 24. Oh boy. And Dave Jahara ends the 80-yard drive here with his 16-yard touchdown as he rolls into the end zone, and now Pequannock has an 8-point lead, 28-20. What a turnaround, a 14-point swing after the pick. All right, here's another big play after a Newton 1st down was nullified on a penalty. It's 4th and 9 for the Braves, and Pequannock's defense comes up with a stop to turn the Braves over on downs with 4 minutes to go. And then it's Dave Jahara capping his outstanding 4-touchdown night with this 1-yard run as the 6th-seeded Panthers upset number 3 Newton in the first round of the North 1 Group 2 tournament as they will play number 2 Mawa next Friday, as Newton's season ends with an outstanding 8-2 record.
Well, certainly wasn't the end result that we wanted and that we worked so hard for, but, you know, the kids fought. You saw the game. The kids fought right to the end. We almost scored there at the end again to, you know, make it a little closer and have a shot, you know, an onside kick. But, you know, that's one thing I'll remember from this group is they fought. They came to work every day at practice, you know, and it carried over for the most part on the field, finishing the regular season 8-1, you know, and unfortunately having an early exit here. But, you know, we're going to grow from this. And, you know, I'm especially proud of the seniors. You know, the seniors we had all year, you know, our leadership started with them. Guys like Scott Price, guys like Gift, you know, they worked hard at practice, and it carried over onto the playing field.
you obviously saw these guys on tape. Did you realize how physical they were? Because their offensive line did a nice job, and defensively they had speed and size.
They did. They did a great job, to their credit. Their line, that's where it all starts. They did a good job, and we did see them last week live against Caldwell, and we were impressed with their size. And we faced teams at that size, but like you said, it was their speed and the size combo where we thought we had the edge, and it was a 2 or 3 yard gain where weeks past, it'd be a touchdown or a big gain. So they were able to close quick, and they had the size and the strength. So that's something that we saw, and I share, with the guys. That's something an area of improvement that we need to, get into the weight room. We certainly got the skill, we got the, ability. We just have to get a little bit more strength, get a little bit more size, and be ready to get past this level, this round next year.
And let's talk about, you have a great core of kids coming back. This is going to burn their bellies, and you guys, with your great staff, will work up with these guys and get them ready.
Yes, absolutely. This is certainly a pretty good stepping stone. Like we said, 8-1 in the regular season, early exit in the playoffs, had that home game, and we got to work hard all year round now. Getting in now, it's been 6 months. I was able to be with these guys, and they've worked hard from day one, and I expect them to continue to grow from it. Got a big core, coming back. But, if you're not working hard and you're not doing anything with it, you're not going to get past this round, and that's what we're looking for. So I can't wait to get started.
All right, folks, here at the world-famous Franklin Sussex Automall, the only choice you need. Here we're inside with the showroom here. It's a new showroom, and it's a busy day. We're here in the middle of the week, and there's customers in here. There's salespeople running around. There's deals being made. That's what you got to do in the car business. All right, folks, let's take a commercial time out.
During the grand reopening of Franklin Sussex Automall, we're making it a November to remember. New showroom, new lot. To celebrate, it's Black Friday every day, all November long. With memorable savings up to $10,000 off MSRP on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Like a 2016 Ram 1500 Express Crew Cab, just $199 a month.
Stop by, see all that's new, and enter to win a 60-inch flat-screen TV. We'll see you at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
United Water is now Suez, safe, clean water for the communities they serve.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was the right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before moving on to a four-year university.
Visit us at sussex.edu to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Hello, this is Father McHugh, Director of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. The Academy, providing excellence in education and a faith-filled environment for all of our students in grades pre-K through 12, has moved to one campus at the corner of Andover Road and Sparta Avenue in Sparta. We offer an easy transition for our students as they journey through elementary, middle and high school education. The Reverend George A. Brown Memorial School has been repurposed to meet the needs of our youngest students in grades pre-K through 4. The new Pub John at 23rd Middle School, unique in the Dice of Patterson, offers a true middle school environment for our students in grades 5, 6 and 7. And Pub John Regional High School grades 8 through 12 continues to focus on college preparation and offers a full complement of 134 courses on 3 levels. We invite you to be a part of the Academy family. Contact Ann Kaiser in admissions today at 973-729-6125 and extension 255 to schedule a visit in any of our schools. Our doors are always open.
Are you looking for something new out of your grocery shopping experience? Sussex Meatpacking is here to help. For over 50 years, we've been bringing Sussex County the finest in meats and poultry. We are your hometown butcher shop with a full-service deli, fresh cut meats daily, and a kitchen for all your catering needs. We also carry imported groceries, a large line of frozen products, including seafood. All the food you see here was made in our very own kitchen. So come on by or check us out online to see what Sussex Meatpacking can do for you.
Farmstead Golf and Country Club is the perfect place to host your event. Weddings, christenings, baby and bridal showers, and sports banquets. The staff at Farmstead will make your day a special one. The banquet facility overlooks their beautiful 27-hole golf course. Farmstead Golf and Country Club can also host your charity golf event. For more information on the Farmstead banquet facilities or to book your tee time, call 383-1666. Farmstead Golf and Country Club, located on Lawrence Road in Lafayette. Visit their website at farmsteadgolf.com.
Sussex Rural Electric wants to save you money. Beat the Peak is a program that helps us avoid buying extra power when a high-usage event happens. If you participate, our technicians install equipment that limits the use of your water heater and air conditioner during times of high usage, typically a few hours on very hot days. There's no cost to you, and signing up your water heater gets you a $100 bill credit or gift card and a $2 bill credit per month. Central Air is a $50 bill credit or gift card and a $5 bill credit per month. Credit available June, July, and August. We can all work together to beat the peak by calling 875-5101 or emailing customer service at sussexrec.com.
Welcome back to the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. High Point goes down to Pompton Lakes in the state playoffs. How about High Point? Jim Delaney. Good guy. We like Jim Delaney. And Jim Delaney, does he watch the show? Or does he watch the show? Online he watches it. Okay, does he live in the High Point district? But he doesn't have cable, right? Oh, there's an alpaca on. Okay, Jim. Well, Jim, this is for you. The highlights of your game. Let's check it out.
These highlights are being brought to you by Rev It Up, Auto and Maintenance Garage on Main Street in Sparta.
Let's go to Hirschfield Park in Pompton Lakes, and on 8-seeded High Point's first possession of the game, it's Jake Phillip on the jet sweep, picking up 8 yards and a first down to the Pompton Lakes 12. And on fourth down, it's Chad Mazzilli from 3 yards out for the touchdown to cap the 68-yard drive that took 7 minutes off the clock, and it's 7-0 High Point over top-seeded Pompton Lakes after 1 quarter of play. Second quarter we go, and High Point has the ball on 3rd and 2. It's Chad Mazzilli up the middle, plowing forward for 9 yards and a tough first down to the Pompton Lakes 48. And the ball control Wildcats punch it in here. Watch Jake Phillip get the corner and zip into the end zone from 11 yards out. And it's 14-0 High Point with 5:42 to go here in the second quarter. Pompton Lakes looks to throw here, and it's ruled a lateral, and it's Gavin Hunsiger with the fumble recovery on the heads-up play. And High Point takes over 1st and 10 at the Pompton Lakes 34. And then watch hard-charging Chad Mazzilli lower his shoulder as he gets 19 yards and a first down to the Pompton Lakes 9. He's a tough customer, folks. Then on 3rd and goal from the 13, watch Jake Lazinski call his own number, and he scores off the good fake, and High Point has a 21-0 lead with 2:07 to go in the half. All right, Pompton Lakes is in the 2-minute drill, and High Point would have none of it. Watch Levi Burnell get to the quarterback for the 7-yard loss and the sack. It was the second straight sack for High Point on the drive. And the D-line wasn't through. Watch Steve Udemark and Cliff Rudder combine for the sack here, and High Point takes a 21-0 lead into the break. Wow. Third quarter we go, and Pompton Lakes goes to the no huddle, and it's Kevin Cotter to Nick McDonald for 25 yards and a first down for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals score here as Chris Greco takes it in from 2 yards out, and after a failed 2-point conversion, High Point holds a 21-6 lead with 8:27 to go in the third quarter. High Point's looking to put this one away with another time-consuming drive, but the drive ends here on the pick from Steve Sanders, and Pompton Lakes is still alive. All right, final moments of the third quarter, and Pompton Lakes is facing a 4th and 15, and it's Rob Toro of High Point breaking up the pass to turn the Cardinals over on downs, and High Point has a 21-6 lead with 3 quarters of play. Big play there. All right, fourth quarter, and High Point's coverage and pass rush was great all game. Watch Levi Burnell with another sack here for 8 yards and a loss as High Point would stun top-seeded Pompton Lakes 21-6 to improve to 6-3 as they post their first state tournament win since 2010 and will travel to face number 4 Westwood Friday in the North 1 Group 2 semifinals.
All week we were saying it's not an upset when the underdog knows that they're the better team, and that's the mentality we went into this game with, and we showed them up.
Feels amazing, man. It's best feeling. Number 8 seed, come out, smack around number 1 seed. We knew before the game even started, we're the best rushing team in our group. We're just going to run it down their throat every play.
It's kind of like written in a movie. It's like the underdogs and everything, and this whole week in practice, we knew we could run with these guys, and we're just going to shove the ball right down their throats, and that's what we did.
You know, it's all about family. You could play a football game however you want, but it's the bond that you make on the field, during practice and in the locker room and all that kind of stuff, and we had it all the way.
Right from the get-go. Well, truthfully, right from our meetings last night, they were focused. They knew what they wanted to do. Came in today. We played very well. Defensively, truthfully, to be honest, a little bit better than I thought we were going to be able to do. And our offense really just kind of carried the day most of the year, and they did what they had to do. And I'm proud of our guys. I'm proud of our guys up front, both sides of the ball. Our secondary was lights out, tremendous. Again. It was a team win. Everybody was involved in the whole game, from the practice week to everything.
High Point's defense was outstanding today. 6 sacks, great coverage in the secondary, and Levi Brunel was one of the big keys on that pass rush.
We just came out with a better head, I think, and we're in better shape, like you said before, and they just couldn't hang with us, so that's it.
High Point came right out, took the opening kickoff, and marched right down the field and took the early 7-0 lead, with the offensive line really establishing themselves.
Taking the ball right down the field, we showed them it wasn't going to be that way. That was huge. That was a huge momentum changer because we just kept grinding. They got tired. They were getting beat up, and then when we finally put it in, it was great. And it was just a great turn in the game.
We always go back and forth. We want to take the ball first, and we figured we wanted to take it. And the other part was it too. I think we took 5 or 6 minutes off the clock, right from the get-go, and we were able to make some first downs and get some long drives. That was big for us.
High Point was able to make it 21-0 after Gavin Hunsaker alertly recovered a lateral. It looked like an incomplete pass for Pompton Lakes. Gave High Point great position, and they took advantage, and they were up 21-0.
That was huge, got us a lot of momentum, and we say something we do is no scores on sudden change. We want to get that score on the sudden change. It was huge by Gavin getting that fumble because that just, again, momentum. It just gave us the momentum, and we scored with it, and it just helped us with the win. 9
times out of 10, it is a forward pass. That one wasn't. It was right on our sideline. It definitely wasn't, and a lot of guys don't jump on it. It was a great job by him.
And it was 21-0 at the half because High Point's defensive line, 3 straight sacks to end the quarter.
That's all about our D-line coach. He's teaching us, we're not the biggest guys on the team in our group. We're not, the beefiest, but we got speed, and we're going to get past these big offensive linemen. So,
in secondary and our linebackers, everybody, we stepped up today. Our D-line had a huge game. How many sacks? Like 6. That was a big part of the help, and that's how we got the win.
Pompton Lakes made it 21-6. They had the ball and were driving at the end of the third quarter, facing a big 4th down. But the High Point defense came up big, and they were able to hold on for the win.
I tell Coach Lane after most of our games, we know how to keep it interesting. So even though we didn't score, we kept our composure and we kept it together.
You got to keep the mentality. We got to stop them. There's going to be ups and downs. The most important thing is getting up from the downs.
We knew they were going to try and just shove it down our throats, and we knew we weren't going to let that happen. And they ran it. We got the big stop, and that just stopped them right in their tracks. And that's just they just handed us our game after that.
That was right after the interception too, right? And they drove down. And we talked to the kids all the time about sudden change. When something bad happens to us, can we hold? And looked for a while like we weren't gonna, but they did, and they held right there on the 4th down. Did a great job.
High Point was supposed to play West Milford next week because the game was postponed earlier in the year due to the virus that was going around. But Wildcats are playing a team with West in it, but it's Westwood, 2nd round of the States.
We didn't want to play West Milford. We knew we'd have a week together either way, but we wanted that week to be very special.
It's the best feeling ever. Best feeling.
That's awesome. There's no better feeling about that. We're going to celebrate big time this week.
We said to the kids, we were happy to make the playoffs, definitely, but the whole thing this week was, don't let that be a destination. We'll keep working, and if you win, they let you play another game. And so we're going to take that method, hopefully, next week and maybe one more.
As we take you into a commercial break, we have our scoreboard, sponsored by Mark Unglob and the Unglob Agency.
During the grand reopening of Franklin Sussex Automall, we're making it a November to remember. New showroom, new lot. To celebrate, it's Black Friday every day, all November long. With memorable savings up to $10,000 off MSRP on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Like a 2016 Ram 1500 Express Crew Cab, just $199 a month.
Stop by, see all that's new, and enter to win a 60-inch flat screen TV. We'll see you at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
Hi, I'm Kurt from KG Companies. KG Companies has been serving Sussex County for over 27 years. We provide solar, electric, and general contracting services for both commercial and residential projects. As an employer and a parent of student athletes, I appreciate the life lessons sports teaches our young people. I want to recognize and thank all the teachers, coaches, and parents that promote and make high school athletics possible here at Veritas and throughout the county.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was the right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before moving on to a four-year university.
Visit us at sussex.edu to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Hi, I am State Farm Agent Alex Aguado. My office here in Sparta, New Jersey consists of 6 insurance professionals with over 50 years experience. We consider it a privilege to help meet your needs. So please take a moment and send us an email or give us a call. Thank you, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.
Pop, 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 money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Use your phone to pay your friends. You can even pay the rent. Out to dinner, pay your buddy. Use your phone to pop your money. Lakeland Banks pop money, money. Pop, 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 money, money, money. Pay the sitter, send a gift. It's real easy, you get my drift? You don't need checks, you don't need cash. Use pop money, it's so fast.
Lakeland Bank's Pop Money, the easy way to pay people. Pop to it.
Pop, pop, pop.
Welcome back to the Franklin, Sussex Automall, Franklin, Sussex Hyundai Sports Beat. Hey, Newton boys soccer. They got a great program there in Newton. They made it to a sectional final. They've won state titles before. Do they keep going in their state tournament? There's only one way to find out. Let's roll that video and find out what Newton boys soccer did.
This portion of a Sports Beat is sponsored by Tire King, behind the AMP in Sussex, where everyone can afford to retire. Tire King now does brakes as well. Tire King. Tell Charles Caparis Muggsy sent me. Walk in there and yell out, Tire King. The phone number is 875-5950.
First half action here at Newton High School in the North 1 Group 2 final. And top-seeded Newton gets the chance here. Watch Nick Dashko with the throw-in, and Patrick Bresley puts it on goal, but Lakeland keeper Josh Schaefer's there for the save, and we have no score. The Braves get another chance here, but Jefferson Aragona Macias' blast goes just wide to keep this game scoreless here in the first half. Number 7-seeded Lakeland gets a set piece, and it's James Holm with the blast, but Sam Miller's there for Newton with the save. Now watch this beautiful goal by Newton as Nick Dashko sends the perfect ball to Ed Lynch, and he buries it, and Newton has a 1-0 lead, 17 minutes in the half. What a goal. Okay, now it's Big Daddy Cam Sachs with the free kick, and it's Kevin Ioso with the header, but Lakeland keeper Josh Schaefer makes the save, and we go to the half with Newton holding the 1-0 lead. Second half we go and watch Newton goalie Sam Miller come out, and he fields the chip in the box, and it stays 1-0 Newton. Lakeland's looking to get the equalizer, and it's James Holm with the run, but his blast goes wide for the Lancers. Lakeland goalie Josh Schaefer makes another save here to keep the Lancers in the game, but Newton would post the 1-0 victory to capture its 8th section title in school history as they will face North 2 champ Harrison Tuesday at 7:30 and the Group 2 semifinals at Livingston High School.
Honestly, there's no better feeling. I've been dreaming of this moment, and it's finally here. I just don't have words for it.
It's amazing. You know, we come out here, we work so hard every single day, and this is one of our goals from the beginning of the season. To come out and do it, it's just, there's no better feeling.
It's a great feeling. We've been practicing for this all season long, and it's just great to finally achieve our goal. We came into the season saying we're going to win a section, and we came through and did it.
Feels great to put one in, especially, and it was a great team effort. We defended well, and we held the 1-0 lead, and we kept it, and feels great right now.
It was huge, you know, coming into these games, and it's just so exciting to be back in this place, you know, and you get the kids prepared. Mentally, emotionally there, they were ready to go right from the start of the morning. And it was a hard-fought game. We know Lakeland's letting no goals over their last, I think it's 6 or 7 games. And kind of coming into this game, we thought it was going to be all about set pieces, which we had a ton of. And I was certain, and we were certain that that was going to be what separated us this game. But fortunately, we scored in the run of play off that tremendous ball from Nick Dashko. And in my opinion, Eddie Lynch had a world-class finish. That was just incredible, putting that thing upper corner near post like that. So it's just a beautiful way. And then for them to lock it down for that amount of time at the end. I mean, Lakeland, to their credit, they kept pushing. They got a lot of set pieces towards the end, but our guys were organized, focused, communicating, and they were able to pull through, and it was a beautiful thing to see.
Newton started this game with constant pressure. Coach Brian Martin thought that maybe the Braves' best chance of scoring would be on a set piece, but it was in the run of play, a terrific goal by Eddie Lynch off an assist from Nick Dashko.
Went outside to Dashko. I saw Dashko was about to hit it with his left foot. And I was so confident. I got in front of my man and just put it away, and the rest is 1-0.
I thought the ball was dead, so I kind of just hung it on the outside, and then Jefferson passed me the ball in the corner, and I took it, crossed it lefty, and Eddie got inside of his man and just put it in.
Sometimes the best defense is a lot of pressure on offense, and that's what this Braves team did. Even after scoring the goal, they could put constant pressure on Lakeland's goalie, Josh Schaefer, who did a great job, but it didn't allow the Lancers to create any sort of attack.
Yeah, we knew he had a good goalie, so we knew we had to keep the ball away from him, and he was aggressive, and we did a great job keeping the ball away from him and composed.
Right out the gate, we came out here strong. We knew we needed to put high pressure on them. We knew we needed to attack the goal the entire time, not give them any chances, and we did just that, and it worked out for us in the end.
Lakeland did create some chances late. They got a corner kick, but Newton kept their composure, and that's what seniors do, and that's what this team has, a lot of great senior leaders.
That's just what we have to do. Every time we meet in the middle, we talk about composure. You got to keep our heads. And even when a couple guys, I know we had a couple yellows, even though they still kept their composure. They didn't really do crazy stuff. There's still fouls, but it's nothing like getting in fights or anything. So you just got to keep your composure, make sure you're staying as a unit.
2 years ago, Newton didn't make states. They were coming off a sectional title championship the year before. So these seniors have worked extremely hard the last 2 years to get the Braves back on top.
It's a great feeling, and that was our goal. And even after last year, we made it to the sectional semifinal. We had a great team, but I was looking forward to this year as soon as last year ended, and I knew we had a good team this year. A bunch of young guys, but with a lot of potential. So
It's huge. Words can't even describe it. It's just to come out here and just win in such a way, it's amazing.
It's a great feeling because now people know we have potential to do this. We have one bad season. All right, we can come back from that. We did really well last season, and we came back this season and won our section. It's great.
Feels great. We put a lot of work in the off season, and this is the day that we wanted, and it finally came, and we had the moment, and we took it. And now we just got to move on, keep practicing hard, and hopefully bring it back to Newton for the state champs.
Me as their coach, the leader of this program now, that's the biggest thing I was thinking about all morning and last night. I was thinking, man, it's a tremendous feeling. These kids who are now leading our team, they're young kids, sophomores, didn't make that state tournament, and they continue to believe in the program. They continue to believe in me. Come to practice every day. The work ethic we bring is like nothing I think any other school has. When we come out to practice, we practice hard every day, and it just goes to show we can get results that way. So I'm so proud of them that they had that resiliency to stick through that, learn from it, and now we're back on top. It's a beautiful feeling.
Newton now has 8 section titles, and these current group of Braves are so proud to be part of that tradition.
It's awesome. It just shows who we are as a school. We're representing our school in the best way possible.
Amazing. It's just history, and our names will forever be in this school. So
back to the state semifinals for the Braves, and they are looking forward to that challenge of getting back to the state final.
It's tremendous, this game is the big one, in my opinion. Moving outside of here, I want to win. We want to get to that state final and win a state title. Now we got the section behind us, so we've gotten, some recognition, and now moving forward, I know we can continue to get better, and I think that's the biggest thing. In our team, the way this season has progressed, we've continued to improve each and every game, and our defense, which has been sluggish at times in the beginning of the year, has now come together, and they're just playing like a tremendous unit.
I remember going to the states game and when they won it, and it's a great experience to actually have a shot at it, and hopefully we keep rolling.
It's amazing, it's just to come that far with this team, and just we're making memories, and words can't even describe it.
Extremely cool, and I'm already looking forward to it, hoping I can mark a big guy and make some good tackles. So.
All right, folks, here at the world-famous Automall. It must be lunchtime. I'm getting hungry. Oh, man. Anyway, here at the world-famous Automall, let's take a commercial time out.
During the grand reopening of Franklin Sussex Automall, we're making it a November to remember. New showroom, new lot. To celebrate, it's Black Friday every day, all November long. With memorable savings up to $10,000 off MSRP on all new Jeeps, Chryslers, Dodges, and Rams.
Like a 2016 Ram 1500 Express Crew Cab, just $199 a month.
Stop by, see all that's new, and enter to win a 60-inch flat screen TV. We'll see you at Route 23 in Sussex.
Black Friday sales event.
Sussex County Community College is a great place to branch out and figure out what suits you best and what fits you as an individual.
The array of classes that they offer, it was perfect.
Professors will go out of their way for you. They'll sit with you until you understand completely.
It was the right choice for me because it would save me money and I would be able to get all my gen eds done before you're moving on to a four-year university.
Visit us at sussex.edu to find out more. Sussex County Community College. Start here, go anywhere.
Green Valley Farms with locations in Sussex County and Pike County, Pennsylvania. Green Valley Farms supplies local restaurants with the best beef. Green Valley Farms has homemade ice cream and the freshest produce. Owners Joy and Deuce Talamay are old-time farmers. Green Valley Farms. Check them out on Facebook. American Federal Mortgage knows shopping for a mortgage can be stressful. They have the lowest rates in the nation with their state-approved lock and loan form. American Federal Mortgage has great customer service to answer your questions and concerns. They will get you into the home of your dreams. For more information, call 888-321-HOUSE or go to njmortgage.com.
Party time or work time? Tri-State Rentals has the right tools and supplies for your next job or party, event, and wedding tents in many sizes, plus all the accessories you need to host that perfect party, including bounce houses, carnival games, and catering supplies. We also rent tools and equipment for any job, big or small, indoor or out. We rent, sell, and service Kubota tractors. Planning your next job or event just got easier. Visit Tri-State Rentals online at tristaterentals.com or visit our showroom, 105 Sparta Avenue, Newton.
Welcome back to the Franklin Sussex Automall, Franklin Sussex Hyundai Sports Meet. The #1 speed school in the area is Steve Leo. Steve Leo is a good man. He bought a car here at the Automall, and he runs Parisi Speed School, okay? They sponsor the male and female athlete of the week.
Let's give it to the High Point defensive line as they registered 6 sacks to help the #8 Wildcats stun top-seeded Pompton Lakes 21-6 to give the Wildcats their first state tournament win since 2010. Let's give the female athlete of the week to Hannah Campbell of Pope John's cross country team. She continues her amazing season as she won the non-public A race down at Homedale to win the state title with a time of 19:16. Hey, Hannah Campbell, you are the female athlete of the week.
It's now time for the Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey Play of the Week.
All right, we go to Sparta High School, and quarterback Matthew Malte heaves it up and watch Rich McDonald make the great catch for the 51-yard touchdown as Sparta would go on to beat Demarest 55-27 to advance to the North 1 Group 3 semifinals, and that is our Play of the Week.
The Orthopedic Institute of New Jersey, with locations in Sussex, Morris, Union, Warren, and Pike County, Pennsylvania, is a proud sponsor of the Play of the Week.
All right down the street, you'll see Sussex Meatpacking. I'm sure they order food there from there all the time. Eli, I see him delivered himself. One of the Eli and his father, Henry, do a great job. And they sponsor the soccer field hockey Play of the Week.
First half action here at Newton High School, North 1 Group 2 final. Watch Nick Gasco with the assist to Ed Lynch, and he scores as the Braves would top Lakeland 1-0 to win the school's 8th section title in boys soccer with a 1-0 victory. And that is our soccer field hockey Play of the Week.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, from the world-famous Franklin Sussex Automall, the only choice you need, we bid you a hearty good night.